Many of you have commented how lucky I am in this seed, that I have found so many good things already. And I don't disagree with that. I've been very, very lucky. Every time I hunt hyenas, I find something fantastic. There's something about hyenas, they're becoming my magical creature. They've been nerfed a bit because they no longer give as much fat. You do get fat, but not as often. I think the devs have been watching me play and realised that I was farming hyenas much too much, so now you get much less fat from them. But if they're going to lead me to fire clay, blue clay, slate, that's fantastic. Some of you who are used to this game will realise that I am running into trouble in that I have not yet found tin. I am in a limestone area which is fantastic, but it's not going to help me very much with tin. So you have to think about how you're going to approach this. And I thought I would do this little video on my thinking, just so that those of you who are used to the game may tell me something I don't know, and those of you who aren't used to the game will know my thinking on this. I can't get quartz or iron out of the ground unless I have a level 2 pickaxe, and that is either a tin bronze pickaxe or a black bronze pickaxe or a bismuth bronze pickaxe. I'm getting zinc from panning, but you have to put bismuth bronze with it, and bismuth is a deep metal, beautiful but deep. So the ways in which I will find tin are quite complex. Now, I can get quartz out of the ground with a level 2 pickaxe, and I can get iron out of the ground with a level 2 pickaxe. That's a bronze one. But what you can't do is work iron unless you have a bronze anvil. I've only got a copper anvil. So I have to get enough bronze to get an anvil. So, looking at that, there are only really 2 options to get enough of the tin out of the ground, or gold or silver, to be able to get to a bronze anvil. The 2 methods are prospecting or caving. So from now on I do anyway, carry my prospecting pick with me everywhere, and I'm going to go caving. Now, tin does not spawn in the sort of rocks I've got here. It spawns in slate, and it spawns in what I call the big 4 rocks, which is basalt, peridotite, granite, and andesite. So that's what I'll be looking for in my travels. I'll be looking for those sorts of rocks, and I will be prospecting where I find them. Now, black bronze is a possibility, and if I can get a tin bronze pickaxe and I can find enough gold and silver in a quartz vein or in quartz veins, then I would be able to get to a bronze pickaxe. So I'm not closing my mind to that either. So panning is another option, and when I pan I get gold. I tend to get less silver, but I do get occasional silver, and I get sphelerite, which is zinc. So if you pan enough, or if I pan enough, I will eventually get 8 pieces of gold and 8 pieces of silver, and that should be enough to get me a bronze pickaxe. But will it be enough to get me an anvil? And that's where the issue arises, is how much gold and silver can I get? If I do find gold or silver veins, then I will do anything I can to extract that from the slate. Moving on, the other thing is I could purchase a tin bronze pickaxe if I find the right type of trader, and I'd have to look carefully at how much it would cost. But I could purchase a pickaxe that would enable me to get gold and silver out of quartz veins and hence move towards a black bronze anvil. So these are all the different options I will be trying out. So you can expect to see me prospecting, caving, panning, and perhaps purchasing or getting enough rusty gears together to purchase a tin bronze pickaxe. So although it looks as if I am lucky in this playthrough, I do have a major problem which I am going to solve. Now, I'm not the first person who's got a problem with one particular item. I know that one of you has left a message saying you can't find lime, chalk, anything that would help you, basalt, in actually preparing leather. So you're drowning in rotting hides and pelts. I have the opposite problem. I've got masses of lime, no problems in getting leather. But where my issue is finding tin. And I am not the first person who's got an issue with finding tin. Anyway, I thought I'd just do this explanatory video because as I move forwards from here, you will see me doing a lot more to try to find tin. I'm very interested to know from you what bits I can leave out. I do a lot of farming. I'm always, picking up crops that have matured and putting down new crops. Should I leave the farming out? I do cut out mining. I tend to show you when I start to mine and when I finish mining, or if there's anything interesting in between. But I have to say that, that is something I do cut out. So I'm quite interested to know what you don't find interesting or what I can cut out. For example, I do know that building a roof in pitch darkness is not going to be attractive to anybody, so I can cut that out, because once you've placed one roof block, it's just a question of sheer patience. So there's a little bit I can cut out, and some of it will be when I'm building up resources or when I'm doing a very, very repetitive task again and again. The interesting one is on the smelting. Are you interested in how often I smelt or not? Let me know which bits you like, and some of you may say, I want to see every frame, every block, don't cut anything out. And some of you may say, no, move it on a bit. But I do want to try and get a feel for what you find interesting and what you don't. Of course, often when I'm doing repetitive tasks, I do start chatting. In one of them, I think I wander into Feng Shui in Hong Kong. So keep watching, guys. So that's a quick summary of how my thinking is going at the moment. If you like it, leave a like. Do leave comments. I love comments. Bye-bye, my friends.